Welcome everyone, I am Sonja Szél, a second-year PhD student at the Doctoral School of Economics at the University of Szeged. My research topic focuses on the psychological factors influencing the decision of electric car buyers. A brief historical overview. The history of electric vehicles dates back to the early 1880s, when various scientists and inventors experimented with developing electric motors for cars. However, they were soon overshadowed by the rise of internal combustion engines. This was when Henry Ford and the T-Model and the Model T revolutionized the industry. From the 2000s to today, we have witnessed the modern electric car revolution. This shift can be considered a radical innovation in the automotive market, as internal combustion engines have encountered a new challenger, electric motors. It is expected that the ultimate goal for the future is a complete transition to electric cars. Relevance of the topic. Nowadays, an increasing number of car manufacturers are switching to electric models. While not all brands have fully transitioned, most have already introduced at least a few electric models. This shift is driven by several factors, including lower maintenance costs, reduced emissions, and the elimination of noise pollution, among others. I chose this topic because while reading about it, I was searching for a specific aspect that intrigued me the most. I realized that there was limited research on the detailed dimensions of self-image, status, and loyalty. Most studies focused on price, technology, and innovation as key factors influencing purchasing decisions, but few explored the psychological and identity-related aspects. I saw this as an opportunity to contribute new research in this area. My goal is to identify behavioral and psychological patterns among electric car users and potential buyers, and to what extent do self-image, symbolic consumption, customer identity, and loyalty influence the purchasing decisions. What are the key factors? First is loyalty. Loyalty can manifest in various ways, creating an emotional bond between the brand and the consumer. This connection often extends beyond the functional value of products and relies on symbolic meanings conveyed by the brand. Symbolic consumption. Products are frequently used as tools for expressing personal identity and image. Research has shown that people use luxury brands and various consumer goods to communicate their identities. Cars, in particular, are often seen as symbols with meaning beyond their functionality. Consumer self-identity. Researchers have long recognized that people consume in ways that align with their self-concept. Consumer identity is closely linked to the self-image, as individuals' purchasing decisions often reflect how they see themselves and how they want others to perceive them. The most important is self-image. Levi's suggested that every product carries symbolic meaning, and consumers determine during the purchasing process whether a product aligns with their self-perception. According to Levi, a good fit occurs when a product resonates with how the consumers see themselves. These concepts are interconnected and can significantly impact purchasing decisions. Let's talk about my pilot research. I conducted a pilot study to assess response willingness. My goal was to gain a clearer picture of expected response rates in future online survey. The survey was completed by 96 participants. I distributed in Facebook groups dedicated to electric cars enthusiasts, targeting electric car owners and potential buyers. Beyond response willingness, I was also interested in whether my initial assumptions had any basis. Of course, no firm conclusions can be drawn from this pilot study, but it serves as a starting point for the future research. Results. 65.6% of respondents stated that owning an electric car contributes to expressing their personal identity. 13.5% indicated that their purchase decisions was influenced by social opinions or pressure. 21.9% considered it important that others know they drive an electric car. The responses suggest that there is a value in further researching in this topic and exploring additional questions. Additionally, I have gathered open-ended responses that may raise further issues for investigations. Let's see that. Quotes from responses. Example, I bought it so my neighborhood would be jealous. Or, mostly those with solar panels buy them, which already defines a certain group. Or, it would be a status symbol if someone bought a Tesla, BMW, Mercedes, or Porsche as expensive brands. Maybe it's a status symbol, but only among lower income groups. What are the next steps for the future? I plan to apply a mixed method approach, combining focus group interviews, in-depth interviews, online surveys, and ethnography. To expand my findings, my results, I plan to include those who reject or do not use electric cars, as I am curious about how they feel about my target group and what patterns and customer groups can be described among the subjects studied. Do they really emerge during the research, or can we not identify different patterns based on consumer behavior at all? Thank you for your attention.